Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out To the Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. So I was drawn to the soulmate deck again. So these are messages for both the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, whatever side you resonate on, whatever side you seem to resonate more with, I guess. Okay, so the first card that comes through says, "My love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light." So, endless love. That's what I heard. Okay, so I know it seems impossible right now. I know it seems like this is never going to happen. It's never going to... You're never going to be connected with your divine feminine, divine masculine. You know, there's so much against you guys, whether it's distance, whether it's time, whether it's children, whether it's job. You know, there's always going to be a reason that things don't come together. My 4 years on this journey, it has just shown me so much. There's been so many moments that I've looked at this journey and said, I don't want to wait around for someone who doesn't know what they want. And I kept saying that, and I kept saying that because that's how it felt. And every time he would come back around, it was like this instant connection, this instant feeling. And, you know, I kept getting so angry and so mad at myself because I'm like, why can't I let this man go? Why do I feel the way that I feel? And still I really started to understand the twin flame journey and how we were literally mirroring each other. But it was like we're an hour away from each other, so we don't always get to see each other. But it was like no time or distance. You know, we actually miss each other more now that we're not close to each other, and we have to make the effort to make that time to be together. We have to make that effort to make this work. And I feel like my love for him just has grown, and his love for me has just grown. And that's what I'm seeing for both divine or feminine and divine masculine as this journey, you know, moves into union, is that it may seem impossible. It may seem that nothing's happening. It may seem like this is endless. It's not going to come in. It's not going to happen. But you have to check with what your mind is telling you. I know that it sucks to hear, but you have to keep your thoughts positive. You have to keep yourself in a positive vibration. You have to understand that, you know, at the right time, at the right moment, everything will work out. It will come together. It's not going to come together when you want it to come together. And that's the hard truth in this twin flame journey. You know, not everyone is going to understand that things don't happen exactly when you want them to happen. They happen when they're supposed to happen. And the best thing that you guys can do for yourself is to understand that the love you feel for your divine masculine or the love you feel for your divine feminine is exactly love. It's love. It's not going to disappear. It's not going to change because they're not with you at the moment. You know, when you love someone, you love them. You know, you can't help who you love. So just know that divine feminines, as much as you love divine masculines love divine feminines. Even if they haven't told you, I feel that strong message of that coming through. The next card says, "A great love life requires intimacy, trust, and the ability to share your feelings. Express your doubts and fears, your likes and dislikes, talk openly, listen, be present, and always with an open heart and mind." Okay, so when you guys do come into union, this is where you drop the ego. This is where you drop the lack of trust. This is where you drop all of that heartache and all of that pain these last couple months. This is where you kind of say to yourself, he's here or she's here, and I have a chance to make this right. I have a chance to work this out. I have a chance to express how I feel. I have a chance to tell how that made me feel. A relationship is trust. It's communication. It's loyalty. It's love. It's all of that. You know, as much as you want answers, divine feminine, it's knowing that divine masculine will tell you when the time is right. you both have to be able to be open and honest with each other during this journey. And that's what I'm saying. I know that it's hard, and I know that it's frustrating, and I know that it's confusing, and I know it's one of those, should I stay or should I go moments, but you are only human, and you can't be too hard on yourself when it comes to this journey. If this journey is too much for you guys, then leave. Go work on you, go do what you need to do for you, and then when your mind is right and when your mind is cleared, you can come back into it. But don't push yourself to the point of mentally and emotionally being exhausted, because I feel like when you do that, when you mentally and emotionally exhaust yourself waiting on something to happen, you will drown yourself. You will kind of hit rock bottom. Your smile emanates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot feel. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful, and I count my blessings each day. Beloved Jewel. Yeah. You both feel the same way about each other. You both have such a strong magnetic connection towards each other. You both have this strong, pull towards each other, and it's like when one of you is hurting, the other one can feel it, and I totally can sense. I totally understand what that is, because you guys are soul connected. And it's like, you ever have those moments when you're just instantly crying for no reason, or you're instantly angry, or you're mad, and it's just like it just comes out of nowhere? Like, that is your other half of you. Like, that's your divine masculine, your divine feminine. They're going through something, and that's their way of, I don't want to say, like, it's their way of, like, getting your attention. It's their way of, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't say, like, wrapping you in, but it's their way of communicating would be what I'm picking up. But the way that you look at your divine masculine, the way that divine masculine looks at you, there's something to do with your guys' eyes. So I don't know if the eyes are what first drew you to divine masculine, or if your eyes were the first thing that drew, but it's kind of like the face. No, they're thinking about your face. They're thinking about your eyes. They're reflecting on your smile. I just feel like it's something to do with the face today. But the love is just, it's so strong. It's so, like, you both have so much love for one another that it's like no one could rip that apart. No one could come in and tear that down. Like, it's just untearable. Surrender all that no longer serves you. Let all the remains buried in your heart come to the surface and be healed. Let there be space for new energies to enter. A new beginning transforms darkness to light. Yeah. So that dark feeling that you guys, some of you are feeling right now, it's time to surrender that. It's time to tell yourself, okay, he may have done wrong. He may have ghosted. He may have walked away, but he's human. So am I. And just as I'm entitled to have my feelings, and I'm entitled to have my say, so is divine masculine, or however you resonate with that. So surrender what's no longer working for you. If you want that fulfillment, if you want happiness, sometimes you have to let go of what you've been holding on to. And that's grudges, that's resentments, right? That's doubts, that's worry. You may be afraid that, like, I feel like some of you divine feminines are really being afraid of being happy. I don't know if something has happened to you, but it's kind of like, let that dark go, because that light's right there, and it wants to come in. It wants to shield you. It wants to, protect you. It wants to fill you up, or feel with all of you, right? Like, your heart knows. Even if your mind's trying to fight it, your heart knows. Dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. I make a conscious choice to be present. I accept love now. I am grateful for your love. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Union is so close, guys. Things are happening. So much is changing in July. Don't dwell on what has happened. Like I said, divine masculine, divine feminine, they made choices that probably weren't the right choices. They ghosted. They walked away because they were afraid, because they were unsure, because they didn't know. But then something changes and something magical happens, and the next minute they're back. And from my point of perspective, I guess, You know, it's not that I forgave. Well, I did forgive him. I still have moments where I wonder. I still have moments of why it took so long for him to come back. But now that he's here, and now that I get to love him, and now that I get to just be with him, you know, all of that other stuff, it doesn't even matter anymore, because that's in my past, and I'm not looking at my past anymore. I'm just looking at to the future and what God has for us. And you know, at the end of the day, guys, that's what you have to keep in here, is that, you know, the past is the past. The past is the past. It's a lesson. It's something we had to go through. But if you didn't go through the things that you went through, you wouldn't be as strong as you are today. Okay? Love overcomes all obstacles. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around. Trust in love's power. It will transform you and the one you love. All soon will clear. Yeah. Love is a powerful thing. Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing season in the knowledge that all is as it should be, and that love is all there is. Look at that. Things are changing. We are in a season of change. But we're headed in the right direction. We just have to believe. We have to have trust. We have to have patience. We have to have understanding. We have to let that love back in. You know, we gotta let the hate go, and we gotta let the love back in. And you know, I'll probably get heat for this, but I don't care. I'm here to do what I need to do. I'm here to deliver whoever needs to hear this message today, whoever it helps, because this journey isn't easy. Your love is like a burst of sunshine on a cloudy day. Your smile is imprinted in my heart. Your beauty reflected by the stars. Your essence is the air I breathe. Wow. Let go of inhibitions. Be creative and allow your imagination to run wild. Your love life will transform in ways you never thought possible. Yeah, when you let go, guys, when you just say, you know what? I'm going to leave it to God. I'm going to leave it to divine timing. I'm going to leave it to universe. I'm going to go work on me. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. Then you do that, and you know, you don't worry about the outcome. You don't worry about when divine masculine's going to come back, or divine feminine's going to come back, or what's going to happen when you two come into union. Because I'm telling you, when you see each other for that first time again, you know, the last thing you're going to be wanting to do is yell at each other. You're going to want to embrace each other. You're going to want to feel that love again. And I mean, that's what I have for you guys. So I think it was one of those videos that whoever needs this message today will hear it, and who doesn't resonate with it, there'll always be another video, guys. So I'm sending you guys love and light, and I'll see you guys again soon.